das war, ja. Aber man sieht nicht ein Papier. Ja. Das war. Jetzt ist man eine Stunde. Weißt du was? Was das sein?
There. Now.
Was das sein? Man sieht nicht mein Kopf. Ich habe einen Kopf.
Even that is the ganze Papier.
Okay, pink. Get.
There you go.
Okay. Ist ja nicht.
Zwei.
Der erste hat gewinnt sehr klein. Das heißt, nicht gewinnt gitten. Okay. So, okay, was soll ich geht? Okay. Ja. Jetzt wollen wir reden in Englisch. Kann ich was? It's going to get from here.
On the computer, on the...
Wir lernen Mathematik in Englisch.
De mensen was kijken naar het anders verstaan.
Okay.
Reden in Jiddisch.
Okay. Warte. Okay. Now look. It's hard to eat and also do math at the same time. Now, okay, so look. I'll give you a problem, okay?
Okay.
You and your friend, let's say you and Boaz, okay, decide that you need to exercise every day. You're going to ride your bicycle every day so that you get to be strong, okay?
Yeah.
But
Ride my bike every day.
But let's say, you know, around that track, the Kohl Center.
Well, I have to bike ride to there, and then I can ride around the
That's
track,
true.
and then I can ride back.
That's true. Which is even more exercise. But let's just talk about the Kohl Center, okay?
Okay.
And let's say you start to go, you go bicycling every day, all right? And then so you do the first day, you do the second day, and then you tell Boaz, hey, you know, I've started bicycling. And he decides to go bicycling with you. Biking, okay? You have to correct me? All right. You go biking every day, okay? So then you go biking another 4 days, and he goes biking 4 days, you know, and then so you bike for 6 days, and he's only biked for 4 days. But you want to see who is really like biking on the average every day more than the other. Okay, who's really doing more work? You understand? Okay, so let's say the first day, okay, you bike 1 mile.
Yeah.
MI is for mile, okay? The second day you bike 3 miles, okay? The third day you bike 4 miles. Then the fourth day, wait a second, I'm doing something wrong. Yeah. You bike 5 miles. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Then the next day you bike 2 miles. And then the last day you bike 3 miles. The 6th day, okay? The 6th day you bike. So this is day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? This is what you do. But then Boaz, he starts on the 3rd day, okay, let's say. Or let's say, you know what, let's say you start biking the same day, but then for some reason he has to go, his dad tells him, we got to go visit somebody, and he doesn't bike the last 2 days, okay? So let's say the first day he bikes 2 miles. The next day he bikes, let's say, 3 miles. Then the next day he bikes 1 mile. And then the fourth day he bikes 4 miles. Okay?
From what looks 1, 2, 3, 4, I've biked more than him.
Of course, because you went more days.
Yeah.
Right? But so you've done a lot. You've done more work, right, than he did. But the question is, there's a word that's called, and I'm going to write it down.
Well, if I have more than 1 mile, 1 mile, 3 miles more than 2 miles, 4 miles more than 3 miles, 5 miles more than 4 miles.
Okay, but wait, yeah, but then here you only have 2 miles, and here you only have 3 miles.
No, but
okay.
In the 4 days, these 4 days.
Yeah, but I want to do over the 6, because here you biked a lot, but then here's a day you biked 2 miles. Let's say the 7th day you bike 0 miles.
Well, I only bike for 6 days.
Yeah, okay, I understand. Okay, read this word.
Per day.
Per day. Means for each day.
Mm-hmm.
How much did you bike for each day?
1 mile, then 2 miles,
yeah.
4 miles.
Yeah, but suppose I want you to pick out a number of miles that you biked, so that if you biked that amount, the same amount, each day for 6 days, you'd still bike the total that you biked over the 6 days.
4, 8, 13, 15, 18. So that's 18. And I could bike 3 miles every day.
Perfect. Guess what?
What?
Your average, I shouldn't have told you what this is.
3.
Average is
3 miles.
3 miles, and then you do a line, and you write, you read this as 3 miles per day, okay? You understand?
What's Boaz's?
Well, let's see. You figure out. What would be the one number of miles per day, each day, that he would, if he did that, then he would be the same amount for the whole amount?
Well, this is 10, but 10 divided by 4.
Ah, that's very hard. You don't know that. You'll never figure that out.
It's it's 4 and 3. No, let me think. Well, 10. It's the same thing as 10 fourths.
Yeah.
And 10 fourths equals 2 and 2 fourths.
And you're not going to simplify that?
I know, which equals 2 and 1/2.
Okay.
So you bake 2 and 1/2 every day, and I.
Well, no, you're not saying it right. Now I'm going to show you how to say it right.
Average equals 2.5 miles per day.
Okay. So, average, I'm going to write that down. Boaz. Average equals 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5.
Miles in 1 day. Per day. You really read it as miles per day. You understand?
Yeah.
So if every day he biked 2.5 miles, then after 4 days he'd have biked this amount. Okay? So this is a way to be able to compare. Because it's not fair to compare. Okay, you did 18 and he only did 10, but you also went 6 days. You understand? Once he does more days, but here you can compare. You're 3 miles a day, and Boaz is, okay, so, yeah. So Zalman average equals. You see?
Yeah,
you see that?
Yeah.
3 miles, you read it as
per day.
Per day.
Yeah, I beat you.
Means 3 miles each day.
Yeah. I beat you, Boaz.
Okay. Now, how do we calculate the average? Okay, so I'm going to show you some things. Okay, first I'm going to talk about
convention.
Yeah, conventions. Okay, and in fact I'm going to be talking about you think you can read this? My writing isn't that good. That's an
Notational. I know. Convention.
Yeah, notational means the the symbols. A notation is a symbol. Okay. Okay. So here is the notational conventions. The letters I, the letter J, the letter K,
X,
the letter L, the letter M,
X,
the letter N, not the letter X.
here.
These letters
for integers. But I negative the square root of -1.
Yeah, but it's used for two different things.
Oh.
I'm going to show you where we use it. So I, J, K, L, M, N, we use
for integers.
Integers are things like -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay?
Mm-hmm. X, Y, Z. A, B, C. What about A and B?
No.
Variables.
Read the whole thing.
I already did in my head. U, W, X, Y, Z are used for variables.
Okay.
What about A and B?
Variables are real numbers like 2.5789.
Or 3.14159.
Right.
653.
Or not just real numbers. They can also be imaginary numbers.
Like I.
Right, and it can also be for here. I'm going to write this down. I'm misspelling it. I'm misspelling it. I better not. I'll just tell you what it is because I forgot how to spell it. Transcendental numbers. Oh, you know how to write it?
I think.
And then I'm going to look at
transcendental.
That's exactly how I was going to spell it, but I think transcendental is misspelled. I bet you there's a C in there. It's not an S. Let me look it up.
I don't think so. I think it's an S.
Okay, I'm going to look it up right now. Here, I'm going to type it on here. Okay. What am I doing? Oh yeah, Okay, I'm going to spell it like that. SC. I knew it was SC. You see? I had it wrong. That's what I thought it was. It's not just S, it's SC. Got it?
Okay.
I thought that's what it was, but I didn't want to make myself look stupid, so I stopped. Okay, you got it?
You can't.
Are you going to forget it?
You can't see the AL.
Well,
it's
okay, let's
write
it. Okay, let's write it again. You write it. Right, transcendental numbers. You wrote it the way I wrote it, but I knew that was wrong. I knew there was a C in there, but I wasn't sure if it was an SC, and it was an SC. I should have known that, and I'm feeling not so smart. Numbers, very good. Transcendental numbers, very good. And your writing is actually almost as good as mine, probably better. Okay, transcendental number. Okay, so U, W, X, Y, Z are used for variables, and the variables can be
real, imaginary,
and
whole.
and
Transcendental numbers. What's transcendental?
okay, for example, let's say a number like this, which is mixed. It's real plus imaginary. For example, like 4 plus 5i, where I is the square root of -1. Understand?
Okay, that is just.
Okay. Oh, let's
go back.
yeah. No, okay. Yeah. Well, kill this. I want to kill this. Kill this.
Okay.
Don't need the extra tab. Good. All right. All right. So you've got it, right? Okay. Now, where are we? Okay. So that's where we are. Okay. So now, another convention. This is capital. Okay. Watch this. This symbol, and I'm going to write down, is
Sum. That's sum.
yeah, right. That represents sum, but this symbol is the
Greek letter. Sigma.
S-I-G-M-A.
Sigma.
Right. The Greek letter sigma. It's actually the capital. It's the Greek letter. It's actually I wrote it wrong. I'm going to write it again. And you're going to read it.
Is the Greek letter capital sigma.
Right. And I'm going to write something here.
And capital sigma. Stands for sigma. What does that mean?
Just parentheses. That means that's what it means. It's parentheses. Don't worry. It stands for sum. Okay, to sum things up. Okay. So now, let's say. So now, the average. Now. Okay. Now over here, you see here's how much you ran, right, for the 6 days.
Written, biked.
Biked. I meant biked. You wouldn't run that far. You would bike that far.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm going to give this the first day. I'm going to give the amount that you ran. I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to call it this. And then
X. I remember X.
Sub.
Yep.
What?
X sub 1.
The second day, the amount that you biked, I'm going to call
X sub 2. X sub 3. X sub 4. X sub 5. X sub 6.
X sub 6. Okay. X sub 1. Okay. You can think of it as it's a variable because it's x. Okay. Until I give it a value, it could be anything, right? All right. Okay. So, in order, and now the number of days that you went, okay, I'm writing it. Read it.
That you biked is N.
Read the whole thing.
Number of days that you biked is N.
Okay. N for Zalman is how much?
I said it already. I remember it was 18.
That's the number of days you biked? You biked for 18 days?
No, I meant 6. I thought you meant like how many miles I biked the whole time.
No, I asked you, the number of days that you biked is?
Oh yeah.
What?
I said it's 6.
And the number of days that that Boaz biked is?
4.
4. Okay? So now, the way you found out the average, right? The way you found out the average.
This was how I added up all these and then divided it by the number of days that I biked, and then I got my answer.
Okay. So what you did was you did. Okay, so average. The X average, yeah, the average that you bike per day, right, was equal to x1 plus
x2 plus x3 plus x sub 4 plus x sub 5 plus x sub 6.
Okay. And the whole thing divided by?
That whole thing divided by the number of days I went.
Right, so it's 1 over n times the whole sum, correct?
Yeah.
Correct or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
1/n.
1/n, right, exactly. 1, in your case, 1/6, and in Boaz's case, it's?
1/4.
1/4. Okay. So now, let's say you go for 100 days. I mean, you do this for 100 days and you want to do the average, right?
Mm-hmm.
It kind of gets, it would take you a long time to write x1 plus x2 plus x3 all the way to x100, right?
X sub 100.
X sub 100. So there is a notational convention that x average, maybe you put in an E here for average, x average is equal to 1 over
Av stands for avenue.
Right. 1 over n, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now the sum of x sub I, where I is the day. On the first day, this would be x.
1.
On the fourth day, this would be x sub
4.
On the sixth day, this would be x sub
6.
Correct.
It'll be fun if I got to.
So you're going to add up all the x sub I from which day to which day?
All the x sub I from 1
From the first day to which day?
100th day.
To the nth day. Do you understand?
Day, yeah.
Whatever n happens to be,
it
right?
happens to be 100.
Well, in your case, it happened to be.
Yeah, but you said let's say we did it 100.
Right,
days.
right, exactly. You
and if we did this for 100 times, then it would be at 600 days.
Right. But you see how this is the definition of average. You understand that this is the definition of average, right?
Yeah, of course I understand.
And you can write it very, very succinctly.
What's succinctly mean?
Means briefly. You know what briefly means?
I don't know.
Read this.
Succinctly.
Do you know what brief means? Short.
Short, yeah.
It's very short. You don't have to write x1 plus the sum, in parentheses, x1 plus x2 plus x3 up to x, say 6,000 or whatever. If you did it for 6,000 days, you just write x x sub I equals 1 to 6,000.
Yeah, that would be like 20 years though.
Whatever. 6,000 what is okay?
Maybe
probably
more.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, it'd be less than 20 years.
150.
It would be less than 300. Oh, what the heck did I? Oh, there's my calculator. Okay, forget it. Okay, you understand that now, right? Okay. So so averages can be very useful. Let's say, for example, okay, you want to know which, you heard of the game of baseball, right?
There's a game of baseball.
Okay, now, in a baseball you have a pitcher, right? Yeah. And the pitcher can throw strikes, or he can throw
balls, or he can throw hitting the guy that's trying to bat it.
Well, that's still a ball. That's still called a ball. You can only
or you can throw home runs, which gives them more home runs.
Right, but people would like to know which pitcher, on average, throws more strikes. So let's say in the first game he pitched, let's say 9 times 4 batters, 9 times 3 batters, and each time 4, 3, 4, 9. 9, then about let's say he pitched 120 pitches. Okay, let's say he pitched 120 pitches, and let's say in that game let's say out of that 120 there were 34 strikes. Okay, then he plays another game and he pitches only 108 pitches, and he has let's say 70 strikes, etc., etc. Okay, so that's the first pitcher. A second pitcher, he does different things on various games, and let's say they don't play the same number of games. They haven't played the same number of games because pitchers don't play every game. Anyway. Somebody wants to sit down and say, well, which is the better pitcher? Well, one way to check is what is the average number of strikes that he pitches in a game. You see?
Or you could do the average number of ones that weren't strikes, and then you'll see who's the worst pitcher. And
exactly. Right. Anyway, I'm just trying to tell you why average is useful. You understand?
I know.
Right?
Wait, uh-oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
So that's why that's useful. So now, let me.
28 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we've been going 28 minutes. That's all. Okay. All right. So that's what we did. So now I'm going to give you. Let's see.
Calculate.
What?
Calculate.
Yeah. Let me give you. Okay. Now I'm going to give you another. I'm going to show you another thing. Okay.
No, I thought you were going to give me a problem.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a problem. Okay. I'm going to give you a problem. Let's see if you can calculate the average. Okay.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's say we're going to calculate on average how many what do you like to eat? Oreos, right?
Oreos?
Oreos.
What are Oreos?
Those round things. What are they called?
Are you saying Oreos?
Oreos?
I don't like Oreos.
Oh, well, what do you like, for cereal? Don't you have these round things in cereal?
Oh, O's?
O's, the O's.
You're saying, okay, you're saying
O's.
Okay.
Yeah, the O's. Let's say you eat that every day, okay? let's say you eat it for, let's say you eat it for 12 days, okay? Okay? You eat it for 12 days. One day you eat, well, that doesn't make sense. Let's say you eat those dried plums. What do you call those?
Oh, prunes.
Prunes. What? No, the dried. Yeah, whatever.
They are called prunes.
They are called prunes. All right.
Dried plums are prunes.
Okay. So okay. Let's say you eat for 5. Let's say you eat for 5 days. Okay.
Without stopping. That will be
No.
horrible.
5 days. No. Okay. So here's the day, and here is the number of.
I like dates better anyway.
Okay, number of dates. Okay.
Yeah.
And we said for 5 days, right?
Yeah. It says first.
Okay, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4,
the day
5. Okay. All right. And now, so let's say the first day you're a real chazer and you eat 8. The second day your mom gets angry and yells at you and you only get to eat 1. You know. Then the third day when she's not looking, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You just sneak in and you get 7.
Next time I 5?
No. Then she found out you did that, okay?
And I got 0.
So she yells at you and she gives you 4. And then she goes out shopping and you grab 10. Okay, so how many okay, well, so the average number of dates per day. Okay?
4 plus, let's see.
Okay.
8 plus 1 is 9, plus 7 is 16, plus 4 is 20, plus 10 is 30. 30 divided by 5 is 6. 6 per day.
Yeah, but you have to write 6. Like so. 6 days per day, you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, I have a question. Why would she give me 4 days if she's mad at me and yells at me?
We made a mistake. She shouldn't give you 4. Let's say she only gives you 1 day.
No.
All right.
I like dates.
You like dates. Okay. All right. So, okay. Now, I'm going to show you something interesting here. Okay? All right. I'm going to give you another problem, and I'm going to ask you. Well, okay. No, let's take this problem right over here. And let's say you asked me to guess what the average number is. Right? What would you have guessed if you had to guess? What would you have guessed? Would you have guessed 6?
5 or 6.
Let's say you chose 5, okay? Let's say you chose 5, okay? Let's say you guess 5 dates per day, okay? And let's see if we can check if it's correct, okay? Well, let's first of all check 6 by taking differences. Okay, so you take 8 minus 6.
2.
Okay, So differences. Differences from the average, okay?
Okay.
So the difference, 8 and the average was 6, the difference is
2.
positive 2.
Yeah.
The difference in the second day is
-5.
negative 5. The difference on the third day is
1.
positive 1. The difference on the fourth day is
-2.
negative 2.
And then +4.
Positive 4. Now let's add those up.
Well, -5 plus,
Wait, you also have this.
I know, -5 plus +4 is -1, plus +1 is 0, plus -2 is -2, plus +2 is 0.
So the difference is, if you've got the average, the differences add up to 0, right? Okay. Now let's say if you guessed 5, okay? And let's say you guessed 5. Right? What would the differences be?
Well, let's see. Okay. Well, 8 minus 5 would be +3.
Right.
1 minus 5 will be -4. 7 minus 5 is +2. 4 minus 5 is -1. And 10 minus 5 is +5.
Now add these up and see what you get.
+3 plus +3 plus -4 is -1, plus +2 is 1, plus -1 is 0, plus +5 is 5.
Okay, so the difference is, when you add up all the differences, you get +5, right? So over 5 days, you're off by +5, right?
Yeah.
So per day, how much are you off by? If the total you're off by is +5, but per day, you're off by
1.
+1, yeah. Divided by 5, so it's +1. Add the +1 to the 5, what do you get?
6.
You see, you get the right answer. So that's another way to get the average of past ways, by guessing. You understand? Yes or no?
Yeah.
I don't think you understand. I think you're just fooling me.
I understand.
Okay, so now I'm going to give you another problem. Okay, this is the equation. Do you understand why this is the equation for? If you understand all the conventions, okay, do you understand why this is the equation for average? Yes or no?
Well, yeah, because we did it and it ended up like that.
Okay. Okay, so I tell you what. Let's say you have a birthday party.
I did.
But you have a game for all your friends.
Everyone gets a game?
No. You're going to play a game with your friends, okay? And the game is a treasure hunt. Right.
Yeah, right.
And what you do is you hide treasures in different rooms in your house.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say your house has 8 rooms.
It has more than 8, I think.
But the house I'm talking about has 8 rooms. You understand?
Yep.
Okay. And now, what we're going to do is room and number of treasures. per room. Do you understand? Number of treasures per room? Right? Okay. Let's say, and so you have room 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright?
Mhm.
In the first room, you have 12 treasures. Second room, you have 7 treasures. The third room, you have, let's say, 5 treasures.
Fourth,
Then you fourth room, let's say you have 9 treasures.
Fifth is vegetarian treasures.
No, you have only 1 treasure. In the 6th room, you have 10 treasures. In the 7th room, you have 4 treasures. In the 8th room, you have 8
vegetarian treasures.
8 treasures. Okay.
Can't it be vegetarian?
Now we need to know the average number of treasures per room. Okay.
Okay.
Now, first of all, guess. What do you think would be the average? Take a guess, and let's see how close you are. Look at these numbers. Don't just guess out of the blue. Don't say 50 treasures per room.
I'm gonna say 4.
4?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll find that.
Well, I'm gonna say 6. Let's see who's closer. Okay. But you said 4. All right. So, Zalman guess is 4. Potter
No, yes, guess.
is 6. Okay. Okay. Let's try 4. Give me the differences.
8.
Positive 8.
Positive 8. Positive 3. Positive 1. Positive.
Positive what?
Positive.
Now here.
Here. Positive 5. Where's the negative 3. Positive 6. I know that I'm very.
So did you guess that? 0, okay.
And 4.
Positive 4. So how well did you guess?
Bad.
So you're not so good at guessing averages, are you? All right, let's add this up.
8 plus 3, 11, 12, 17. Minus 3 is 14, 20, 20, 24.
So it's 24 over how many rooms?
8.
So
24.
what is 24 divided by 8?
3.
And it's equal to 3. So you're off by 3. 4 plus 3 makes?
4 plus 3 is 7.
Okay. So that says that the average number, this is the symbol for number,
I know.
treasures per room equals, what did we say?
Treasures per room
Is
equals 6. 6. No, 4. 3. 7.
What is it?
7.
7. Let's see. You see, now I guess 6. Let's see what happens with me. Take the differences.
I'm just gonna do this.
Okay, you do it.
Okay, so
Let's see if you know how to handle it.
6, positive 6, positive 1, negative 1, positive 3.
Right?
This is negative 5.
Correct.
0.
What?
not 0. I meant positive 4.
Right.
Then 4 negative 2 and positive 2.
Okay, let me make sure you did it right. 12 minus 6 is positive 6. 7 minus 6 is positive 1. 5 minus 6 is negative 1, right? Make sure you got that negative here, right? 9 minus 6 is plus 3. 1 minus 6 is negative 5. 10 minus 6 is positive 4. 4 minus 6 is negative 2. 8 minus 6 is positive 2. Okay, the positive and negative 2 cancel, right? 4 and negative 5 is negative 1, right?
Yeah.
Negative 1 and positive 1
is 0.
Okay, then
6 and 3.
I screwed up.
6 plus 3.
No, I screwed up. Let's try it again. Plus 6, plus 1 is plus 7, minus 1 is plus 6, plus 9, plus 4.
And there's another plus 4, which makes plus 8. And these two cancel. So you got plus 8.
That's wrong. Can't be. Something's wrong. Let's do it again. Plus 6, plus 1, minus 1, that's correct. Plus 3, minus 5 is right. Plus 4, minus 2, plus 2. Okay, let's go here. This is 0, plus 4, minus 1, plus 2, right? Plus 1, plus 2,
plus 8.
8. So what did we do wrong?
You did it wrong. You guessed it.
No. That's not the thing. Oh yeah, we said 8, right?
Wait. What?
Okay, we're going to do it one more time. We're going to do it one more time. Plus 2 minus 2 is 0. Yeah. Plus 4 minus... 1 second. Plus 4 minus 1 is minus 1. Plus 2, right? Plus 1, plus 2, plus 6 is plus 8. So this is plus 8, and there were 8 rooms, so you divide by 8, which equals
1.
You add the 6 and the 1, and you get
7.
You still get 7. Do you see that? So the average comes out to be 7. Now let's do it the regular way. Very fast. Come on, because you got to go. 12 and 7.
19.
And 5.
24.
24 and 9.
24 and 9 is 4 plus 9 is 13. So 24 and 9 is 33. 34. 44. 48. 56.
56, and there are 8 rooms. 56 divided by 8.
56 and 8 parts. 56 divided 8 is 7.
Okay, you see? 3 different ways you got the average of 7. Alright? Okay, you know how to do averages?
Yeah.
Okay, and you understand this notation now?
So you were off by 1 hour.
No, yeah. Yeah. So who won? Okay, next time we're going to do another contest and see who can guess the average better, alright?
Well, you think.
Okay. Okay, what's the average of 1, 2, 3, and 4? Guess. Guess fast.
2.5.
You're right. What's the average of 6, 7, 8?
6, 7, and 8. Between 1 divided by 3 is 7.
But there's a faster way. 6, 7, 8. It's got to be 7. Right? Because 6 is 1 less and 8 is 1 more. Right? Okay. Good. Turn it off. Stop recording.
I want to press stop recording. I want to do it.
Okay.